Blacksit family, Blacksit family, Blacksit family. How are you? It's been a while since I've actually done a live. Welcome to Blacksit. If you are new to the channel, Blacksit is all about your relocation, repatriation back to Africa. That's right, back to paradise. And I am Nyancho Kajabi. I'm your host. And I'm also the founder of Blacksit and also self-appointed stateswoman fighting for our right to return across the continent and for us to have automatic citizenship as Africans, of course, after an induction program. So, what am I talking about today? Firstly, let me just say that I do apologise if you weren't aware that we were broadcasting on many shorts. We have been doing so. And the reason for us doing this is simply because of the fact that I just see my locks here, is simply because of the fact that we were looking at the best way to get the messages out and also looking at how we were still being able to capture and work with our audience. So we did do a short, and that short actually, was great because it was great engagement with our audience, and we realised we was able to still reach a large audience. In fact, we was able to reach 482,000 Blacksit viewers. So I want to say firstly, thank you for everybody that watched the campaign about what happened in Wrightsville. So thank you so much for the views. Thank you for your definite contributions. That was so important. I read as many as I could, and the comments and also the interaction, and also people carrying on the campaign, and also teachers who are now teaching about it in school, etc. So I wanted to say thank you, but it just goes to show, because I did feel as though we were being suppressed by the powers that were, and that our views were being skewed by the powers that were and our exposure to. So I just did a little experiment to find out how that would work, and so I was putting out a series of shorts to see engagement. And so I was really happy to know that although what appears on the screen to be our views is not actually the people that are exposed to Blacksit. So I'm so glad that you are still watching, still engaging, and we was almost able to engage 500,000 Blacksit viewers across the world. So glad that you did engage, and thank you very much. So that was just about the topic of engagement, and a big thank you to you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to Blacksit. We would appreciate it. And that's why I wanted to explain to you why we were doing the shorts. It was just an experiment for us to look at our engagement and to see how we were still able to capture our audience. I do apologise if you do hear some noises in the background. That is our lady who helps us at the house. She's actually cooking today, and I'm working from home. So today I just wanted to talk about self-liberation and how important it is. I know that a lot of things have been going on in the world, and I wanted to talk about how important it is to have that self-liberation perspective about yourself, and being able to know that you can liberate your own life and you can live your own life. I know that there have been elections in America and the outcome, and I've even had some concerned Blacksit subscribers who have written to me concerned about, their longevity living in America, given, the outcome of the local elections, the national elections. So what I'd like to say to you is that you can liberate yourself. You don't have to live under any kind of rule that you don't want. You have a choice, okay? And the reason why is because, Blacksit is all about the exit of us from the West to the best. Yeah, Blacksit, black people. Yeah, Africans. If you're a black man, you're an African, basically. Okay? And it's about that liberation. It's about that self-liberation. You can, come to Africa. For example, you can buy a piece of land in a beautiful location like Gunjur. And Gunjur is absolutely gorgeous. It's, a beach town. And we actually have an estate there that we are helping people to repatriate to. You can go and you can buy yourself an affordable home, even a flat pack home. You don't have to build if you don't want to. You can ship in a flat packed home, let me get it right, and decide to relocate and liberate yourself. You don't have to live under a regime. So, for example, if I felt like I was in England, I was living under a racist government, and I was just fed up of it, and I just thought, I'm going to liberate myself. I'm going to liberate myself. I don't have to live under this regime. I don't have to. I don't want to be there. And if I don't want to be there, I don't have to. So I started to make a plan. And that plan was to liberate myself. Once I made that decision that I'm going to liberate myself and that I'm going to have self-liberation, there's no government or anyone else that can stop you. I do know that there are rules, obviously, for fathers who, might get clipped in because of obviously not looking after their children. And look after your children. So they can't take your passport away and stop you from travelling for not paying childcare, okay? Or child support or maintenance or whatever you call it, wherever you are. So we are the masters, if you like, in a sense of what happens to us by the decisions that we make on a daily basis. So if we decide, look, we want to leave, we want to go to Africa, we want to get out of this rat race, then you can. You can. I've done it. I liberated myself. You can liberate yourself. And so I just wanted to, let you know, don't look sad. Don't feel sad. I had a lot of sad messages. I want you to know, feel happy, because you've got a chance to make a plan. Do you understand? If, for example, the average piece of land, which is like 10 minutes walk from a beach, 2 minutes walk from the highway, you can get that for like less than $4,000, yeah? Then, you've got a plan. You can say, okay, I can get this, and then you can say, okay, how much is it going to cost me to get a home, whatever kind of home you want that suits within your budget. And then you plan towards it. And then you can have it. You can have it. And that's what it takes to liberate yourself, is to say, look, I'm going to liberate myself. I'm going to take things into my own hands. I don't want to live under their rules where they're completely taxing me all day and all night. I don't want to live under their rules where I just don't feel comfortable and happy anymore. So what I'm saying is that you have this choice, okay? You can liberate yourself. You don't have to be dominated, you don't have to be oppressed, and you do not have to be stressed, okay? So liberate yourself. And you can liberate yourself today, okay? And all you have to do is start by making that plan, okay? If you're a homeowner, you can sell your home. You can divest your investments and reinvest somewhere else. And any concerns that you might have, different African locations have different facilities. Some have state-of-the-art health facilities. Some are less developed than others. But there's 54 countries to choose from. And people are happily living there. Europeans are happily living there. So why can't you? Yeah, there's Europeans in every African country, okay? There's not an African countries that Europeans haven't been to, especially those that they conquered, okay? And they colonized. So I'm saying that you have a choice too, all right? So I'm saying liberate yourself. Don't allow anyone to make you feel oppressed, stressed, or depressed. Liberate yourself, okay? So I just wanted to send that message out to you, just to remind you, okay, and to uplift you. Africa is your continent. As an African, you have a home, okay? This is where your ancestors were taken from, and this is where you belong. So don't let anyone make you feel as though you don't have a home. You have a choice. You can have a home there and a home here too. So it comes on top there, you've got somewhere to go to, okay? Liberate yourself, liberate your life, liberate your mind. Thank you, Blacksit family, for watching me today. It was just a very short, quick video just to let you know what's been going on while we've been doing shorts, etc. And thank you for your support. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscribes. And don't forget, one love, one destiny, one unity, one Africa.